everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I just want to do a little kind of showing you a little bit about what I got on a recent trip I went on, an outing I went on with my support worker, because I go on outings with my support worker every month, which are like all day outings, which I always really look forward to. And last week's one we went to IKEA. Now I've been to IKEA before and I did a whole video on it and about my horrible experience in IKEA and how I pretty much, was that close to going into full-blown panic. But we didn't go into IKEA proper this time. We just went into the food hall, because the food hall's fine because it's not like within the building. It's very easily accessible from the outside, so I don't feel trapped in the food bit. So we just went to the food hall this time, and I came away with quite a haul, which I'm just about to show you now, because I'm very interested in sort of Swedish cuisine, food, and so I came away with quite a haul, and I got very excited because obviously food's like my major thing. So I'm just going to show you what I got. So I got these, which are it says Scorpor cardamom crisp rolls, which I very much look forward to having. They contain wheat flour, sugar, rapeseed oil, yeast, salt, and cardamom. They look quite sweet, but you don't need one, and I'd have them for breakfast, and also it keeps for 6 months once opening, so you've got quite a long time to eat them. So I got those, and I do really, really like cardamom. I also got some of these, which are nackbrod. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, because I'm not Swedish. If you are listening and you're Swedish and I'm not pronouncing it correctly, do excuse me. But yeah, multi-grain crisp bread. These look very healthy. Contains whole grain rye flour, oat flakes, sesame seeds, wheat flour, water, whole grain oat flour, barley flour, yeast, salt, and emulsifier. So it's only got one E number in there, so it's very healthy. These look quite good. They're like whole grain, so I'd have one of these again for breakfast, like proper Swedish style. Have the crisp bread for breakfast, maybe with like a hard-boiled egg or something like that. So I got those, and I also got this muesli here, muesli with dried berries, which contains whole grain oat flakes, whole grain wheat flakes, dried sweetened cranberries, barley flakes, corn flakes, rice extrudate, don't know what that is, pumpkin seeds, dried blueberries, apple juice, concentrate, sunflower oil, natural flavouring, and freeze-dried raspberries. So I got that because I do like my muesli. So I might have a bowl of muesli and I might have a crisp bread or something like that, proper Swedish style breakfast. So I got that, and I also got this cloudberry jam. And I've never tried cloudberries before, but they're meant to be like a sort of Swedish thing. So so I got this. It looks quite sweet, but you wouldn't have much of it. So I very much look forward to trying that. And finally, I got this coffee. This is for my coffee machine. It says stay in a moment with, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly, again, if you're Swedish you're watching this, do excuse me, I may well not be pronouncing this properly, but it says stay in a moment with a patar, P-A-T-A-R, which in Swedish means a second cup of coffee. So yeah, so I look forward to trying that because I do like my coffee. So that's what I got at IKEA last week. I also went to the Works as well. I really love the Works. It's like literally my favourite store ever. One of my favourite stores. It's like a discount sort of warehouse. So you can get stuff there, that is a lot more expensive elsewhere, but it's like discounted prices. I love the Works so much. And I came away. I won't show it you now because I can't be asked to get up again. But I might review them at a later date. I got a book about Scandinavian cooking, and it had like a little bit of fun all about Scandinavia, which is quite interesting, and like the main festivals and things, and with some recipes in there. And I also got a soup book because I do love my soup. So it was a good day, and we went to a museum, a Tudor museum, which was interesting. So yes. So that's what I've been up to last week. And then today, my support worker came round in the morning because it's Wednesday and she always comes round in the morning on Wednesdays. And we did some organising, trying to organise all my files, which is really quite illuminating because I'm keeping on coming across like really old journals I wrote, because I've collected so many journals over for years because I'm a prolific writer. I literally, logoria, I think is what they call it. I write and write and write, or I certainly did in the past, not so much now, but literally every single detail I'll be writing down. And it's quite interesting going back over my old interests as well, be like all my old obsessions, like when I was really interested in like psychiatry, and for a time I was really interested in psychiatry. I mean, seriously, if I wasn't disabled, I should be a psychiatrist or something, because I was like, yeah, I was quite interested in psychiatry, and I had interest in like all sorts of things, like interested in weird and strange illnesses, which probably wasn't such a good interest because I do have OCD, which is probably why I've got some of my OCDs probably came out of that. And like I used to be obsessive about listening to Radio 4, and particularly like I used to listen to case files on Radio 4, and I used to write down every single detail. So yeah, like coming up across basically piles and piles of old notes written in really kind of really almost illegible handwriting, because I can write neatly, but because I was writing really fast and really pressured, my writing obviously comes out not that neat. But it's like literally, like really, like literally pages and pages upon writing. I might do a video where I show some of these at a later date, because it was just quite interesting and also quite funny at the same time. Just going back over my old interests and like how obsessive I was about some things, because that's one of the major symptoms, or major symptoms, I guess, of autism that is really quite obvious in me, is that the intensity of some of my interests, and the way I go into things in like really, really like extreme depth, and like, you know, where you literally don't think about anything else, that is your whole life kind of thing. And I'm still like that now, although I think maybe with age, obviously I can't dedicate quite so much of my time as I would like now to my interests, but I am still pretty obsessive. Currently with food and cooking is my major thing. But yeah, I might show you some of those at a later date, because that was fun. And I've had my first hot cross bun today. It was a chocolate and cherry hot cross bun, which I got from Waitrose, which I had with my support worker. We shared, we had one each, with butter. I toasted them. We had it with some tea. That was our fika break for today, our Swedish little break between mid-morning break. It's like my sort of motivation after doing that. My support worker helping me with all that organising. We needed some reward after that, because I find it really hard to organise things. It's a lot of effort, and I need someone there to help me do it. So we had a nice fika break. First hot cross bun of the season. I'm looking forward to trying many different hot cross buns throughout the season, because I do like my hot cross buns and only have them at this time of year. Chocolate and cherry, I wouldn't say it's my favourite hot cross bun that I've tried. It didn't contain any sultanas, and for me to be a proper hot cross bun, it does need to contain dried fruit. But it was nice enough. But maybe not my favouriteest. It wasn't as sweet as some hot cross buns though, which was good. It was orange on the the traffic light system for sugar, which for hot cross buns isn't too bad. Do let me know if you like hot cross buns in the comments box below. And I'm going to be moving on to video number 2 now, because I'd like to carry on reading to you some of my old diaries. So moving on to video number 2 now.